We constitutionally belong to Krishna and as his eternal loving servant. These are all Shraddha that is required for a Japa sadhaka. Krishna's transcendental names, forms, etc. are non-different from him. They are all aprakrita, they are all self-effulgent personalities, are the sons of Satchit Ananda potency. Krishna is incarnated. Now Krishna is now is come into our external Nama Shabda. Lord has come into it. This is a very important Shraddha that is required. That's something which you cannot see with your eyes. Now, when I say chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. When I chant, I don't see somebody coming into this vibration. I don't see. You need Shraddha. But he is there. Fact remains, he is there. Just like electricity, can you see a copper wire? A copper wire, dead copper wire, live copper wire will look similar. You cannot differentiate between these two. And yet the fact is that you will know, okay, there is electricity in it. Based on intelligence, you will know electricity in it. Similarly, based on intelligence from what the Shastra says, we know Kali Kale Nama Rupa Krishna Avatara. They electrified. This is not ordinary sound. These are omnipotent sound. Nam Akari Bauda Nija Sarva Shakti. He's gone into this. Then Aprakrita Nama resembles external Nama Shabda and has spiritualized and empowered it to become Shakti Avasha Nama. So this Nama on my tongue, even though I have produced with my material tongue and it is a material vibration, just like the external deity Vigraha is made up of the material elements, but it is omnipotent because the Lord comes inside and resides. Similarly, this Nama is omnipotent. The soul of Avatara is self-sounding, self-effulgent, self-willed, aprakrita Nama. Prabhu and his Shakti Avasha body is the identical sounding omnipotent Shabda. I'll explain this. See, now the Lord has incarnated. The sound that you produce has become his body for the time being, for our sake. Because I can hear and chant only the material sound. Therefore, the Lord enters that sound to give me association. So that it's like for that time being, that is his body, and the soul is always Aprakrita Nama, transcendental name, who is not different from Krishna. So Krishna's incarnation means Krishna is there, plus whatever the Shakti Avesha, if it is Archa Vigraha, it is external deity Vigraha. If it is Nama Avatara, it's external sound Vigraha. If he is like 5,000 years back when he came as he is, and the Virat Rupa took a form that will create that will give a drishya to non-devotees of his leelas. So, but the Lord is always full in his aspect even when he incarnates. When I reincarnate, I'm just a kshetrajna. I just know that's all. In the material world, I cannot do anything. I can only know. And everything is identified doing, identified seeing, just like in a movie. You're not in the movie, but you are identifying and interacting, if it's an interactive movie. That's how we are living in the material world. But when Krishna comes into this material world, for Krishna everything is spiritual. There is no question of knowing. He himself is personally doing, plus for the sake of our seeing, externally different, Atma Maya, the Yoga Maya arranges that kind of a seeing of his body even by material eyes. Otherwise you cannot see with material eyes Lord. You cannot see the Lord. He is Aprakrita. Then, together they become Nama Avatara. So, Nama Avatara means the Shakti Avasha Nama and the empowering Nama, who is the original Nama. Shakti Avasha Nama is potentially omnipotent and releases potencies of self-realization and God-realization. You need Shakti for self-realization. Self-realization and God-realization is about awakening. Awakening means you need transcendental knowledge. So with these faiths, you strengthen your delight, tasking delight.